Hi guys, this is Navdeep from Delhi Immigration Services. Today we have Mr. Arjun with us who got the Canada study visa after two refusals at 35 years of age. He's a business owner. He's working as a director, and he got the visa for entrepreneurship management at Canadore College. And we're just going to talk to him and see how his overall profile is, his education, and how he has become a successful candidate. Mr. Arjun, first of all, many congratulations to you, sir. Very happy that you've got it.
Thank you so much, Nadeep, and congratulations to you as well because it's a win-win situation for you and me. So, yeah.
Yeah.
And small correction, my age is not 35 because earlier I couldn't hear that. My age is 33 actually.
33. Okay. I'm
Yep,
sorry.
yep, yep. Oh, that's fine. Yeah.
Thanks for the correction. And can you take us through your academic background and your overall profile, sir? Yeah.
Yeah, I have done a bachelor's in computer science, and then later I moved to United States to pursue my master's in computer science, and then I worked in America for almost like 4.5 years after my master's, and I moved back to India in the year of 2019 of June. Then I started working on my startup company, and then started venturing into my own coffee shop brand, and we are like currently having three coffee shops in Hyderabad. So that's my profile, and my IELTS score is like overall 7.5 band. Yeah.
Right. And for the first time, first of all, how did you hear about us, or how did you find us? And then we'll go over the
Yeah,
details.
when I the prime reason for me to do continue my education after a gap is like two reasons. One is like I really wanted to gain entrepreneurship management knowledge because I know what I faced in my business, and second thing is like now everybody wants to move to Canada because because of the eligibility for permanent residency. So I was having few less points too. So I thought, why not do a course which is also useful for me. So when I started doing my initial research about like moving to Canada to study, I'm from Hyderabad, so I've been to various consultancies here in Hyderabad, and everywhere I think I've been to like three to four places, and everybody are like, no, it's very tough for you to get a visa at this particular time of your life. And then I thought, like, okay, when the agent itself is not confident about motivating a student, no matter what the age factor is. So I thought I really didn't want to work with them initially. So I never, turned back to them for any other for any future decisions or future consultation. I came back home. Then thanks to YouTube, like because I started doing my research right from day one, and I came across a video about the candidate who actually did his masters from America, and then he wanted to move to Canada, and you were like that's the video of you and that guy giving an interview about how successfully he moved from America to Canada. So then I stopped at your channel. I think it's within few hours I found your video. That was the first video, and I watched all of the videos of your channel almost like at that point of time in 2021 November. I watched approximately 15 videos of yours. Then I thought, okay, fine, let me get in touch with you guys. And then I dropped an email, and then I spoke to you on the same day, like around afternoon. And even that call happened in my car. Coincidentally, we are doing the same interview in the car. So I spoke to you for almost like 25 minutes. I explained you my profile and all stuff on my situation. And then what made me to choose you as my consultant is like those little words which makes difference for anybody, not just me. No matter what is their age, the kind of words that a person initially talks, like yeah, there is a chance, or else you deserve it, you will get it, you should try it. But these are like few positive words, will actually escalate the person to take a step, right? But whereas when you go find other consultancies, they don't even let you take that first step. It's okay. Decision is not in my hands. It's okay. The decision is not in the consultant's hands too. It's in the IRCC's hands. But at least to motivate that person to take that step. You can try it for once or twice. If you're still not getting it, then it's up to you, sir. Right? No. So that those words from you actually made me think for like 2 hours, and then immediately I asked you to send me like what courses are suitable for me. And in fact, I was actually looking for international business management or global business management program, but then you suggested me. I think entrepreneurship management will make a difference, rather than going for these particular. And then I said yes, because right from day one I believed in your words. The way you talk, the way you explain things. I thought, okay, fine, why not, follow your direction instead of making my own decision. Sometimes we need to listen to the other person too. So we might not be right all the time, right? So I thought, okay, fine, let me go with this. Then you shared the course and then the colleges and all stuff in the email. And then immediately the next day, I think, we started working on my application. And that's how I found you actually.
Yeah. Yeah. So initially we applied. The first application was definitely turned down by the IRCC,
Yeah.
and then we
Yeah,
thought that what may.
I forgot to mention this as well because I want the audience to know this. See, the honest conversation between me and Navdeep on the day one is like, he was transparent and he said me like, there are chances. I'm not saying there are zero chances. You might get an approval for the first time. If not, we'll give it a try second time.
Yeah. Yeah. I think
Approval on
we.
the first time.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah,
So, yeah, so the first application unfortunately turned down. Then you definitely
yeah,
reapplied, and unfortunately there was also a disappointment. But third time when we challenged the decision of the officer, because it was highly unreasonable for the officer to refuse the application without looking at the facts, without looking at the material information which was mentioned. And we believe that your application had everything for an officer to make sense with the regulation that they're following. So it was definitely either sometimes the decisions are taken by the system, the artificial intelligence as well, and uh, there's a possibility there was no human intervention in some decisions. So you know
right.
that's also a possibility. So that's why we thought let's better confronting the officer, and let's get their attention so that at least they can pay some heed and review, and hopefully things happen.
Right.
And
Yeah.
third time, I'm very happy that same application, everything I think was same, nothing different. And
Yeah.
there was slight changes, definitely in the SOP, I guess. And then we added a
Yeah.
paragraph, if not wrong, to confront the officer. But overall, I am very happy that the same program, the same the idea that we had to scale up the business, that worked, and
Yeah.
and eventually you got it. Even more importantly, it's definitely a stage in your life when you definitely needed to move on, and you need to
Yeah.
scale up business, you needed to learn more skills. So I think all of that added and made sense, and I'm very happy that it happened, and
Yeah.
thankful to God that it was made
Yeah.
possible. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
How
Thanks to
much
universe, thanks
yeah.
to you, thanks to Delhi Immigrations team for motivating me and being there whenever I needed information. I'm grateful for all your help and please do convey my thanks to your rest of your team too.
Thank you. Thank you.
And
And how
I also wish you good luck with future visa applications and with future clients.
Yes, you already supported us a lot, and and thank you very much for all the support, sir. I really mean it, and
Yep.
you've been very supportive. You have been very helpful, and no words for that, to be honest. But thank you very
No
much for all.
problem. No problem. No problem. Yep.
Yeah. And for the last application when you got the approval, sir, how much time it took, and how was the reaction when you
We
started?
applied it on February 2nd because the second rejection was on January 30th, and then like you said, like we made few changes and then we applied on February 2nd, and then I got my first correspondence letter, which is actually biometrics, sorry, bio verification letter, I think BVL. I got it a lot, like Shivaratri day, I got that. And then I was actually waiting for the second mail. It didn't happen. So I got the original passport request on February 21st, night 11 p.m.
What were you doing when you saw the update, sir?
I was actually watching
Yeah.
Jumtara on Netflix. I was watching that web series. I was like on the last episode of the season two, and then all of a sudden my phone blinked up with an email from IRCC. And I was like, take it easy, dude. Like, anyways, these people are going to reject you again. So I was actually prepared for a rejection only because I always prepare for the worst case rather than preparing for myself for the best case. And then I logged in, expecting to see a rejection, but for my surprise, this time universe surprised me with an original passport request. I was happy, and I was like quiet for like 2 minutes, and then I went and my mom was walking. I think went for walking, so I went down. I hugged my mom, and then I said thanks for all our support. And then yeah, it was all good, man. Like end of the day, when you get things which you actually deserve, it makes you happy. So it made me happy, and finally the end for the long wait of the visa application process.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Many congratulations, sir. A great story and very happy. And I understand that what you have gone through, through the refusal phase as well. So and everything. So
yeah,
very happy that eventually it happened. I know how important it was for you, and many congratulations. That's all I would say, sir. And
thank
any
you.
more question for you. There may be other applicants who are, let's say, above 35, 35, 34,
Yeah,
maybe,
I would like, the main reason why I joined this interview is like, first thing is like, I wanted to thank you. And second thing is like, I wanted to talk to the future applications, like, no matter like what is the age factor. Guys, if you get first rejection or second rejection, third rejection, fourth rejection, I have seen so many people who are still trying for fourth time, fifth time. Having a hope is always good, and being positive is very healthy. So don't give up, no matter what people are talking, what people are like, suggesting you or their opinions. Don't go with them. Just follow your instinct, follow your gut feeling. If you are confident that you will get it or you deserve it, then you should just do it rather than trying to find your answers or listening to the other person's opinions. You should listen to yourself and just be confident. And yeah, IRCC will definitely give you results if you do not give up, if you explain your cases properly, and if you are like patient with the process. And that's one thing, that's the only thing I can recommend to the everybody out there. Just believe in the process and be patient, and things will work out eventually, because miracles won't happen over the night. Sometimes it might happen in just in like 20 days, sometimes it might take a year, but yeah, miracles do happen, and miracles
yeah.
will happen in your lives as well. Just be patient with the process. Yeah.
Great advice. So thank you very much for all the support and the advice. I'm very happy
Yeah.
again, and
And
very.
I also want to thank that, like because I think I have recommended approximately three people to you out of I think three or four. In that, like I think two of them got visa approvals, and I'm very glad because I referred you, and I'm proud of that. That I at least recommended a positive person to two people who actually got the visa approvals. So behalf of them too, I'm grateful to you, because it was my reference, right? Obviously, when they call me up saying that, hey Arjun, thank you so much, man, for referring this company. We got a visa approval. I felt really happy. So thanks for that as well. Thanks for helping them.
Most welcome, most welcome. So thank you very much for the entire support, and we'll be in touch for sure. And I wish
Definitely.
you the best for your steps in your life in Canada, and all the very best. Take care of
Thank
yourself.
you. Thank you, Nadir. Thank you so much. You have a great day.
You too, sir. Take care.